You're watching Veg TV.
Today in the Veg TV kitchen, we're going to make tempeh with Laura soybeans, the best soybeans for making soy milk, tofu, yogurt, and tempeh. Tempeh originated in Indonesia. It's cultured from the whole soybean, so it's a whole food. The culture binds it into a firm cake that you can cube and add to any recipe. Great protein, delicious, easy to do, and I'm going to show you how. These are Laura soybeans, non-GMO, economical. We're going to take them to the sink and we're going to rinse them and soak them for 15 minutes. Our beans have soaked, they've plumped a bit, and we're going to pour them into our food processor. We need to dehull these beans. This is the dough blade. It's a blunt blade, and that's the blade we're going to use. We place that in the food processor, and we add the beans, and we're going to run the machine for 2, 3, maybe 4 minutes. The hulls will begin to separate. It will split the beans in half. The hulls are separating from the beans. We're going to place them in a bowl. It's important to dehull the beans and to get as many of the hulls off the beans as you can, because the culture needs to penetrate the beans and the hulls will interfere with that process. Fill the bowl with water, swirl it around, and let it settle for a few minutes. Pour it off, rinsing and swirling and settling. You should let it settle about 3 minutes before you try and pour it off. These are the hulls. You can pick some off and you want to get rid of as many as you can. And repeat the process a number of times until you've got most of the hulls off the soybeans. After this, it's just culturing and waiting. Set it and forget it. Here are our hulled beans. I don't think I see one hull anywhere. You want these beans to be dry to the touch. I take my hair dryer and I just dry them till they're just dry to the touch. Next, 2 tablespoons of vinegar. This is white vinegar, and we're going to pour the vinegar over the beans and we're going to evenly distribute it. And this is the tempeh culture from culturesforhealth.com. I keep it in the refrigerator or freezer. I'm going to sprinkle the culture, and again I'm going to evenly distribute it, and you want to do this really thoroughly. And we are ready to start culturing our tempeh. My favorite way to do it is in banana leaves. Some people use plastic bags, but I don't really like plastic bags. Banana leaves are lovely, it's natural. I got mine at a Spanish grocery store. A scant cup of the beans that have been inoculated right down the center. You don't want it to be more than 1 inch high. Try and make it sort of like a block, like this. So you fold in the sides like so. And then you fold up the bottom like this, fold down the top like that, and then close it with a toothpick. And there it is, you have a lovely packet. I have 8 packages of inoculated beans, Laura soybeans, ready to go into the dehydrator. This is a Sedona dehydrator. I have the temperature set at 88 degrees, the timer at 12 hours. It's going to take between 24 and 48 hours, and I've been getting 6 to 8 blocks out of the 2 cups of Laura soybeans. Place them in the dehydrator, close the door, and press start. You're going to want to check the temperature at 12 hours with a thermometer. Now you'll find that the regular food thermometers start at about 140 degrees. My candy thermometer starts at 100 degrees, but you want your tempeh to be between 88 and 91 degrees throughout. This is an oral thermometer. It works just fine. It's been 12 hours. I'm checking the temperature. It's 92.6, so I'm going to turn the machine off because oftentimes it will generate its own heat at this point. The tempeh is ready. It's been about 38 hours. What the culturing does is it binds the soybeans together in a chewy cake, and what I do next is I simmer them in water, add 2 cloves of garlic, and a couple of tablespoons of tamari. Just 5 minutes, and we're going to make a delicious dish with it.